What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my active trader setup. But real quick, as always, if you guys do find value in this video, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. But without further ado, let's hop into the video. So real quick, before we hop into the video, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. In this book, I go over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy, all the indicators you see on this screen right here, plus much more. So again, make sure to check out my book, The New Age of Technical Analysis, officially on Amazon. The link will be down in the description. Anyway, so like I said, I am going to be showing you guys my active trader setup, and to be completely honest with you, it is fairly simple. So what I use is this chart right here. Now I know it's a white chart. Sorry if I'm blinding anybody. But on this chart right here, as you can see, I select from a few different time frames. Typically, I'm watching the 5-minute right here, the 10-minute right here, and then a 1-minute time frame right here. And then I'll have level 2 down here. So in the morning, I'll go through, I'll do all of my analysis on the higher time frames, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly, as well as looking for any important 4 hour or 1 hour levels. And then when I'm actually day trading, I'm looking at the smaller time frames, again, 5-minute, 10-minute, and then the 1-minute right here. If you guys do want to set up a grid like this, all you need to do is have your own tab open of ThinkorSwim. You should see this button right up here that says show grid actions. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that, and then you're going to click customize grid. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is I could add another chart right there. I could add a chart under that level, so we can add one right down here. And then once you have added 4 of these, again, you want to add 2 right here, 1 up here, and then 1 down here. All you simply do is go back up here and uncheck customize grid. Now, in order to change how big or how small each window is, all you have to do is hover right here, and you can see that you can move it left to right to make one window larger or one window smaller. So now again, what I end up doing, 5-minute here, 10-minute here, and actually we're gonna make the 10-minute a little larger. There we go. 5-minute here, 10-minute here, 1 minute down here, or if you like to watch 15-minute, 10-minute, and then a 30-minute, whatever it is, you can watch any of those time frames right here. And then again, this window down here, all you want to do is click L2. That way you can get your level 2. I personally don't like having the level 2 right here. I think it takes up way too much room. I prioritize that 5 and 10-minute, and then really the 1 minute is just to snipe some entries. So that's why I keep the level 2 right here. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure all of these 3 windows are linked. So I personally make all of mine red. That way, if I'm looking at SPY and then I see on my other monitor that QQQ is getting ready to break out, all I have to do is type in QQQ, and then all 3 of these end up changing. Now, this one up here, you want to make sure it's a different color. So I just make mine blue. Again, these 3 are red, and then this one is blue right here. This is where I put my option contracts. So on ThinkorSwim, what you want to do in order to pull up an option contract is you want to click down right here, and then you can click options right here. Now, again, let's just say that we want to trade something like Apple. So we'll type in Apple. Let's say we're bullish on Apple. You can choose your strike price right here. Typically, when I'm day trading, it's going to be the same week expiration. And then if you want to change the amount of strike prices that pop up, you just go right here where it says strikes, and then you can choose 10, 8, 6, 4, and so on. So let's just say that we're bullish and we think Apple is going to go up in price, and we want to look at the 145 call. What we're going to do right here where it says mark, you're going to click on that. And then personally, when I'm trading, I like to also have up the chart of the option chain. So what I do is I click this C button right here to pop up chart, and then I click AT to pop up the active trader. Now, what you can do is you can slide this over a little bit just to make the chart a little smaller. Again, the way that I'm pretty much using the chart is because when I'm finding my sniper entries, I like to see where the contract was trading at that time of my sniper entry, because it gives me a good understanding about where my stop loss is going to be. So down here, you can see that Apple was trading at this 0.61 on the contracts. And then if we pull up a chart of Apple, you can see that it's sitting on that 8 EMA. So if we were to snipe an entry off that 8 EMA, we could have gotten a pretty good entry, probably around like 0.63 to 0.64. And then we know if it starts breaking below this level right here, that's going to invalidate our trade, and our stop loss should be placed slightly below that level. So looking at this, my stop loss is going to be roughly like 0.58 or 0.57. Again, just visually looking at the option chart. Now, as far as the actual active trader setup, what you want to do is, because by default, I think it only comes with buy market, sell market, and like a couple other things on this chart right here. So what you want to do is you want to click configure buttons. Now on this, what you want to do is you want to find buy the ask, and you want to drag it over and place it above buy market. Once you do that, then you want to scroll down, find sell the bid, drag it over and place it above sell market. And then once you do that, this auto send on or off, it's going to be down in the second line. What you want to do is you want to drag that up and put it right below sell market. And then also what's going to be down here is going to be the quantity with buttons. So again, you want to drag that up, make sure it's in the first line right here. And I don't know if cancel's down there, but if cancel is down in the second line, you do want to drag it up and put it in the first line. Once you do all that, make sure to click OK, and then your active trader should look just like this. So personally, when I'm sniping entries or playing off of a Fibonacci bounce or reject, most of the time I'm buying the ask, because if you try to buy the midpoint or even try to buy the bid, there's a very high likelihood that you're not going to get filled. However, if you buy the ask at really good entry points, you're more than likely going to get filled. The only time I buy market is one, if my buy the ask won't get filled, or two, I'm trading a breakout. So let's just say that we were trying to trade a breakout on Apple today. Let's just say that we traded it above this high right here, and it started moving very quickly above that high. Well, more than likely, you're going to have to buy the market to get into that trade. So again, market orders I typically use for breakouts, and then for sniper entries, bounces, rejects, I'm using buy the ask. Now, when I'm going to sell my orders, what I'm doing is selling the bid. Personally, I never have an issue getting filled at selling the bid. Some people like to join the ask. Personally, I don't do that, because you could click join the ask, it doesn't hit your order, and then it just rips in the opposite direction. So I would rather just play it safe and get out at selling the bid. Most I'm gonna lose is a few dollars, but I am not too pressed about that. So that's why I use sell the bid. Now, I also have sell market, again, just in case I were to click sell the bid, it's not taking my order and I want to get out of the position as soon as possible. Or I'll also use sell market if I don't have a stop loss in and the trade starts going against me significantly and I got to get out quick. That's when I will use sell the market. But most of the time, it's going to be buy the ask and then sell the bid. When I'm trimming, I'm selling the bid. And then as far as down here, you can see that we have our quantity buttons right here. So let's just say we were to buy the ask right now and just get 10 contracts at the current price of 0.66. All I have to do is go down here and then click 10, and it's automatically going to put in 10 contracts. Or maybe I want to do 20 contracts. All I have to do is click that 20. Now, as far as when I'm trimming, let's just say again, we enter at 0.66 and it goes up to 0.75 and I have 10 contracts. Well, depending on how many I want to trim, I could click 3, I could click 5, I could click 1, and then just click sell the bid. So it's very easy to just start clicking these buttons and then slowly trimming out of your position by selling the bid. Now, another thing I forgot to mention is you want to make sure that you have auto send on. If you do not have auto send on in your active trader and you click buy the ask or buy the market, it's going to pop up with another window that then is going to make you confirm that you're trying to buy the market or sell the market. So then you got to confirm that. And by the time you do that, it's going to be too late. So you want to make sure that you have that auto send on or you are not going to get filled. Now, as far as the stop loss, most of the time mine are mental, and there's a couple different ways that you can place a stop loss. But as of right now, Apple is trading at 0.63. Let's just say that we bought 10 contracts. Well, as we can see, if we start scrolling down here, it says sell -5 stop. So what you can do is, let's just say we wanted to get stopped out at 0.5. You would just go down here, click right here, and it's going to automatically place your stop loss at that price. So again, that's why we want to use the chart of the actual contracts, because if we're sniping entries, whether it be off of a fib level, off EMA, VWAP, whatever, you can see where price was trading on the contracts when we hit that level. And then we want to place our stop loss slightly below that area. So again, let's just say that we got filled at 0.61. Honestly, a good stop loss on that would probably be like 0.5 to 0.55. You could just scroll down to 0.5, click right there. It's going to put your stop loss in. If it ends up trading down into the level, it's going to automatically sell it for you. But let's just say that it continued to go up in price. You're going to have a little red line that's going through your screen that's showing where price would be when your stop loss gets hit. If the price were to start reversing and go back up in price, all you simply have to do is exit out of your stop loss and then again you can start selling the bid. But that is going to wrap up this video on my active trader setup. I don't keep 4 different active traders set up. I like to focus on one stock at a time and one option chain at a time. So let's just say I'm watching Apple and then I see something like Microsoft starts looking bullish. I'll pull up Microsoft, I'll go back here, I'll pull up the options, I'll type in MSFT, and then I'll find whatever contract I want to look at. Maybe it's the 245 calls. Boom, I have it pulled up, and then I choose my contracts from here. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. So as always, if you guys did find value, make sure to smash that like button as well as clicking that subscribe and that bell icon. It would mean the absolute world to me. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.